finale of Common Agenda's 2018 season.
I'm Christine Hashem.
And I'm Aaron Kenigsberg. Now, this is going to be my last show, Christine, so let's make it a special one.
Don't worry, we've got you covered. We've got the multi-talented Aiden Watt in the studio, the Emerson Forecast, some Lee Mail. We've got it all.
That sounds like the stuff that we do every week.
Maybe, but we've got a crew of hard-working people here to support us, and I think we can put on a great show.
You know what? You're right. And I swear to the old gods and the new, if any of you mess this up for me, you will never work in this industry ever.
Cool it, Aaron. You only get to have one major diva meltdown when you're working on an M-Chan show. Save it for a better moment.
You're right. I'm gonna bottle it all up and really just take it all out on the stage manager at the rap party. I'm gonna make her cry.
Sounds like a plan. So, Aaron, graduation is coming up in just a few short weeks. What do you think you're going to do with your life?
Who knows? There are so many doors that an Emerson degree can open for you, but I think I found something a little outside the box that will really suit me well.
Oh, so are you going to do some sort of creative work?
Exactly.
So will you be writing or designing or performing or what?
Well, it's definitely in the performance category, but a little more highbrow, you know.
Highbrow? Like a feature-length film or Broadway?
No, it's more mentally stimulating than that.
I'm lost.
Well, have you heard of the Entrepreneur Maid?
The Mantrapreneur Maid?
No, it's an Emerson alum and self-proclaimed edutainer, Linda Woolbert, who dresses up as a mermaid to teach children about oceanography.
That doesn't sound real.
Because it wasn't real until a few months ago, but that's exactly the beautiful thing about Emersonians in the workplace. If we can't find a job, we make one up.
So you're going to become an edutainer too? Like Steve from Blue's Clues?
Exactly. I just can't decide what I want to be.
What are your options?
Well, okay, so the first one, you know how sometimes taxes can be so confusing?
I mean, I guess they're a little daunting, but I just used a free online program to do mine.
Exactly! No one knows how to do them. And they're extremely scary.
I feel like you're not hearing what I'm saying. There's lots of tools to figure it out.
So, in order to teach kids how to pay their taxes, I'm gonna dress up as a W-2 and sing songs about paying your taxes.
Kids don't even pay taxes.
They'll really be all lighthearted, but still get the point across, like, you gotta pay me or the government will find you and you will go to jail.
Aaron, no one wants to hear that.
Okay, that was my least favorite idea anyway. I was also thinking bears.
Bears.
Yeah, bear safety and anatomy.
How do you get both of those ideas into one lesson?
Easy. I teach the kids some interactive bear versus human combat skills.
I hope you don't intend having kids fight real bears.
Of course not. That would be cruel to the bears.
Then how is it going to be interactive?
Easy. I just put on a bear costume. You know the one that I wore to that Halloween party in Arlington last year?
Oh, that costume was adorable.
Yeah.
But will they learn anything about anatomy from your fursuit?
Not quite. Once they've mastered all the combat, they'll pretend to kill me, and I'll take off my bear costume to reveal a morph suit with all the bear organs printed on it.
That is kind of gross.
They're just drawings of organs, Christine. It'll be fascinating.
I feel like the world just doesn't need this.
The world doesn't need edutainers, but the world deserves edutainers.
Who in their right mind would pay for Aaron the tax man or Baron's anatomy lesson?
Okay. Hear me out. I have one more idea to pitch.
If I had to choose between this and 2 minutes of dead air, I think the show would be better with dead air.
No, please, Christine, come on.
Fine, one more.
Okay. So I teach children the dangers of having a gallbladder by filling a giant balloon with explosives. And then I tell them that if they eat too many fatty foods, eventually the whole thing will explode, and I light them on fire, and fireworks are everywhere, and they blow up right in their face.
Just to be clear, you'll be doing this outside, right?
I mean, I guess. It depends on the venue, really. Lots of kids' birthdays are outside, right? So, like...
Aaron, I think you should look into some other jobs.
You don't think it'll work out?
No, not at all.
Dang.
But enough about you. You'll never guess where I went this weekend, Aaron.
Deep diving at the bottom of the Charles, the 2B roof?
No. I went to PAX East 2018.
Wow, Christine. I wouldn't have pegged you for a gamer.
I'm a woman of many faces, Aaron, and one of them happens to stare at a computer monitor all day.
All right, to each their own, I guess. How was it?
Overstimulating.
You.
No, it was just so many people and smells and colors that made my head spin. Every square inch of the Boston Convention Center was packed with weeaboos and nerds. Just imagine. People trying to sell you useless junk as far as they can see.
I mean, sounds like a lot of good people watching at least.
That's for sure. I walked by a cosplayer who had a sword taller than he was.
Weapons check in aisle 3, am I right?
Totally. And to make matters worse, you remember my brother, right?
Nice guy, but short attention span.
That's the one. He came with me on Sunday, and that was an ordeal. See, we have a contest whenever we go to a convention to see who can steal the most free samples from the booths. I won the boat show our parents dragged us to. He won the home and garden show at the local vocational high school. So walking into PAX, we were neck and neck.
And who won?
Well, I collected 2 fidget spinners, 7 board game cards, 4 pins, and a 7-sided die that I found on the ground. So needless to say, he beat me.
I don't even want to know what he stole then. Sounds like a busy weekend, kind of stressful.
Oh, absolutely. The only thing that brought me comfort was walking out of the building to wait for my Uber and hearing the sweet, soothing sounds of the guitar bear on the street nearby.
He's truly a lion among men. Or a bear, I guess.
What is it with the bears? Are you trying to tell me something? Whatever. As the year comes to a close, everyone loves to speculate on what changes we'll see upon our return. What do you think Lee Pelton plans to do to the campus, Aaron?
Well, since you asked, my dear Christine, I'd say we don't need to speculate at all, because I have something in my possession that will reveal Lee's vision for the future. An email draft he never sent.
How'd you manage to get that?
There are more mysteries in heaven and earth, Christine, than dreamt up in your dear philosophy.
Excuse me?
Let's just read the speech.
Yeah, let's.
Well, he opens by saying, "Dearest Emersonians, I, Leroy Xavier Ramadan Pelton IV, want to congratulate you on another successful year at our college.
His middle name is Xavier?
We have been through many successes and many trials, but through it all, I stood tall and did it my way.
Did he just quote Sinatra?
For there is nothing more precious to me than knowledge, because knowledge is power, and power is money."
What are we? Wall Street?
Will you stop interrupting me?
Sorry, I've got a lot of questions.
Save them till the end. I have heard your pleas for a better future, and as Jesus delivers salvation from sin, so too does Pelton deliver adequate solutions to petty problems.
Hold the phone. Maggots in my food is not a petty problem. Neither is waking up to a jackhammer in my ear. He better have some good ideas in that head of his.
Therefore, I am happy to announce that we will be demolishing Little Building and using 1,000 pounds of dynamite, rendering the entire project a complete waste of time and money. Huh. Well, this sucks. Christine. Oh well, back to the speech, I guess. I will also be replacing all of our food and produce meats with Soylent. The entire kitchen staff has been dismissed for reasons unrelated to the Soylent. Oh dear.
I'm back.
Where'd you go?
I just ripped the C-clamp in half with my bare hands to relieve some stress.
Huh, well, that's neat. Want to hear the end of the speech?
Only if Studio A can get by without any clamps.
Great! He concludes, and my most exciting announcement, I have decided that the Emerson brand is too tarnished. Therefore, we must start from scratch. As of September 2018, we will be absorbed into Tufts. No objections. May we all take pride in our new identity.
What?
I guess Emerson is Tufts now.
I can't believe this.
Well, I did always want to be a surgeon.
Same. Tufts put me on the wait list, so I think I'm fine with this particular development. Aaron and I have some scalpels to sharpen, so we'll be right back after this break for a very special interview. Stick around.
Hi, I'm Aaron Kenigsberg, host of EIV's The Dish. Tune in every Friday for your chance to see what kind of bow tie I pulled out of my closet today.
Maggie, did you print out the scripts yet?
No, that was your job.
Maggie, oh my God, I do it every week.
No,
I told you this is the one
but we
I
talked
didn't
about
want
this.
responsibility.
Okay, I need to pick my wedgie.
Oh my God, look, they got us slushies. Rain freeze. Oh my God, we're here.
He's queer.
Now get used to it. Come on, give me my mic. Mic me. Hi, I'm Christian Mudrick.
And I'm Maggie Morlap
And you're watching Real Reactions.
on the Emerson Channel.
I'm Aiden Watt. Today we're interviewing your host and graduating senior, Aaron Kenigsberg. How you doing, Aaron?
I'm doing pretty well, Aiden. How are you?
Oh, just splendid, buddy. So this is going to be sort of an exit interview since this is the season finale.
All right, sounds great.
So how do you feel about graduation?
Honestly, I'm a little nervous, but I'm excited to get out there and see the real world. I've got the skills now, and I'm ready to work and do the things that I love.
Well, isn't that enthusiastic? Good for you, man. What about your experiences here on Common Agenda? Are you sad your times as host are coming to an end?
Definitely. I mean, I've had some awesome times here, and I'm kind of sad to leave it behind.
Any fond memories from the show?
Yeah, actually. There was that one time where I was thirsty, but I was too lazy to get up, but you can't have coffee in these studios or any liquids really. So Christine went out and got mine and took a sip and then spit it into my mouth like a mama bird.
Now that's what I call a good friend. So on to the question I'm sure we're all dying to know here in the studio and audience. Is there someone that happens to be lined up for to take after you as host after you leave?
I don't think so, actually.
Oh, interesting. So who's in charge of hiring?
I'm not actually sure I know. The producers, I guess. What does this have to do with my graduation, though?
Oh,
come on.
Nothing. Next question. Do you remember that time I bought you lunch and you said, quote, I owe you one?
I guess so. Why?
Let's say I wanted to cash in, hypothetically. Could you and would you tell the producers to hire me back as host for the next semester? I mean, I'm not the interviews and out-of-studio segments aren't great, but you start to feel a certain hunger, Aaron, and a hunger for the spotlight and attention, and I need my fix, Aaron. I need it now.
I don't think I should be involved with the hiring process. Yeah, sorry.
Oh. Then what are we still doing this interview for, okay? You know what? Get out of here. Go. Just go. I've been Aiden Watt, previous and prospective host of Common Agenda, and thanks for watching this interview. If you want to help me out and get me rehired, you can reach out at Common Agenda at Emerson.
Okay, that's enough of this. Let's toss it to commercial before this guy reads off my social security number or something.
That's easy. It's 51248 369.
No.
doing?
I'm getting ready to host Good Morning Emerson, of course.
Good Morning Emerson? What's that?
It's the best morning show ever that's on Tuesday and Thursday at 9 a.m.
Wow, how can I work on this?
Yeah, let's get going. Red leather, yellow leather, red leather.
Hello again, everyone. We've got some real estate updates for you. It looks like the purchase of the new building on Tremont will bring even more construction to the Emerson campus.
Christine, we need to talk about something.
You sure are, Christine. I know that.
Aiden tried to use the interview to get me to give him his job back as host, and since I wouldn't, it looks like he's trying to steal my identity. Can we just pause shooting everyone and get security up here, please?
That's exactly what's happening, Christine. Get this Aiden guy out of here.
What?
Ooh, we ran into this issue a few episodes ago. I'm not like great at telling you guys apart. You should know this by now and figure this out between yourselves. Honor system.
What are you talking about? I'm Aaron.
Christine, are you serious? It's me. I'm obviously Aaron Ginsberg.
It's Königsberg.
Ginsburg sounds more familiar. Königsberg sounds kind of made up.
What? This is ridiculous.
Okay, then fine. Tell me something only the real Aaron would know. Like, what's my younger sister's name?
I'm not gonna play these games if you don't trust that if you don't trust me to know that I know who I am, then frankly, I'm pretty hurt.
It's Margaret.
But it's Margaret.
Inconclusive.
But he only said it after I did.
Sometimes the truth takes time. Common Agenda isn't Family Feud, you know. That you'd know that if you hosted last semester. I mean, if you hadn't hosted last semester.
Let's try another one. What's my birthday?
Oh gosh, I don't know why I can't remember that one. I know it's in February because I got you a Valentine's Day card that said, "It takes two to tango. Thank you for being my partner in this dance." And I wrote a message on the inside about how I couldn't imagine doing this show without you.
It's March 21st.
That's right.
Yeah.
On an unrelated note, you should make that information more accessible on your Facebook. You have your privacy settings set really strict.
Christine, I don't even understand this. I mean, like, we don't even look alike.
Okay, Aaron, whichever one you are, don't judge me, but I usually don't get a good look at you. I'm usually looking at the teleprompter or a little bit to the left of the camera, so I just kind of see you out of the corner of my eye from time to time. For the first few episodes, I thought your name was Aaron.
It is.
With an E.
Oh.
I wouldn't take it too hard, man. Until I cut my hair, my co-host thought that I was a teenage girl wearing stilts.
Did you hear that? He just admitted to hosting last season. This is Aiden.
What? Sorry, I was zoning out. I guess Aaron is on the left.
Yes, thank you. I knew that you'd eventually... Wait, did you say that before or after he switched sides with me?
I'm not sure. I lost track again. This is like that game with the cups. You know that game with the cups?
This is nothing like the game with the cup.
This is exactly like the game with the cups. As your friend, I agree with you. And just like in that game, you want to pick the cup that's slightly taller with more room for the ball.
That does make sense.
Aiden, I have to be honest, none of us knows who's hosting next semester. I mean, there might not even be a common agenda. We keep going way over budget.
Oh. Well, that happens to you guys too. Really brings back some bittersweet memories.
See? That's Aiden.
If you say so.
Well, I guess there's nothing left for me to do here but dig out my old Lee Pelton costume. He's the only man who ever deserved an impersonator like me.
Get out of here.
That guy looks so sad. I wonder who he was.
Anyway, now that that's settled and I'm back, we can do the Emerson forecast.
What?
You obviously didn't do our signature bit without me, did you?
You were gone?
Yes!
When?
Did you not notice you had a completely different co-host last week?
I don't know. He was tall and thin and blondish. Are you sure it wasn't you?
Wait a minute. Something something's wrong.
Yeah, something's weird.
We said these lines last week.
Did we? I just kind of read the pretty white letters on the screen.
Me too, but I'm telling you, this is the same script. Okay. Apparently, the weather hasn't gotten any better since last week.
But it's so nice out today.
Yeah, and it'll be 30 degrees by Monday. Much like our writing, Boston's weather is a never-ending loop.
Oh, well, I feel like this segment needs a little pizzazz then. Do you want me to whip out my crystal ball?
Christine, the spirits are already angry enough at us. We can't afford another one of your weird seance forecasts.
But what if I'm really careful?
No. You know what? I'm a senior. I'm going to do what seniors do best and phone it in. Tuesday, it'll be cold. Wednesday, it'll be cold. Thursday might be warm. And Friday, it'll be cold.
Wow, I think that was our fastest forecast yet. You must really be feeling this senioritis.
Yeah, that, and I really need to use the restroom. We'll be right back, everyone.
Alrighty then.
Hi, I'm Aaron Kinigsberg, host of EIV's The Dish. Tune in every Friday for your chance to see what kind of bow tie I pulled out of my closet today.
Welcome back. Hey, remember a few episodes ago where we wasted a bunch of time talking about one tweet from Marty Walsh and it made absolutely no sense?
Of course, it was so random that we were told we could never do something that absurd ever again.
Well, because it's our last episode, I'm going to get a little absurd again.
Oh golly, here we go.
Did you know Lee Pelton has a Twitter?
Well, no, I've never checked, but now that I know, I feel like I should follow him.
Guess what? You can't.
What do you mean I can't?
His account is private, and I've had a request to follow him pending for 3 weeks.
That seems a little weird.
Very much so. The worst part is he doesn't even follow back. He has 59 followers, but he's only following 25.
Wow, that's kind of rude of him.
So since Lee won't let me see his tweets, then I'll just speculate what he's tweeting.
Okay, what do you think Lee is tweeting about?
I bet he makes some spicy memes, but they're all just a little out of date.
What do you mean?
Well, within the past couple of days, I bet he posted a Patrick meme saying, "When someone offers you a building you don't need."
Oh, so it's like an out-of-date meme format, but at least the content is relevant.
Maybe he'll post a spicy new Griddlers meme, you know, to go along with his big purchase a few days ago.
That would actually be pretty great.
But I bet he doesn't just post out-of-date memes. I bet he also posts poetry.
I mean, that's kind of cute. I mean, like little lines of poems he likes. It's kind of artsy, very Emerson.
Oh, you sweet, sweet moron. It's his own personal poetry, and it makes no sense whatsoever.
Well, I'm sure it makes some sense.
Oh, really? Top picks include Beacon Hill, Bunker Hill, long walks to the pier. I'm thirsty, but I cannot drink.
I mean, that makes some sense. I think it's like he's walking from Beacon Hill to Bunker Hill, then he ends up by the pier, and he's thirsty, but it's salt water, so he can't drink it.
Well, try assigning meaning to this one. Cranberry, 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 pop.
That's it?
Yep. But the most shocking thing that I'm pretty sure Lee tweets about is how much he loves Tufts.
Really?
Yep. That's why he doesn't allow his Twitter to be public. His feed is full of pictures of him in Tufts shirts. He edits himself into pictures taken at Tufts. And he constantly, at Anthony Monaco's, asking him to swap schools.
That's awful.
I know. I can't believe he would probably tweet those things.
Wait, I almost forgot you're just making all this up.
I'm not making it up. I'm just filling in the blanks.
But the whole story is blanks. All you really know is that there is a Lee Pelton Twitter. We don't even know if it's actually run by the real Lee Pelton.
Well, I'm sorry for adding a bit of creativity to the show. I'm just trying to have fun. That's what the show is all about.
Fine, whatever. We already did it. I guess there's no going back.
Great, because I have a lot of theories about Harrison Bloom's Finsta.
Oh, now that would be interesting.
I know, right? What is it?
It's just graduation. It wasn't that long ago that I was a young man starting my journey towards the future, and now that future has led me to the real world.
Don't I know it? Time really does fly by, huh?
Yes, it does, Christine. Sure does.
This place has so many memories for me. The friends, the food, the feels. But all of that is in the past now, because the future is on the horizon.
Amen.
So when we're walking down that stage and getting our degrees, we'll know that everything we did here was worth it in the end.
Yeah. Wait a minute. What do you mean, we?
Now it's time to find a real job and apply those skills we've sharpened through all this study.
Christine, I think you're confused.
My parents will be smiling in the audience, waving at me. My mom crying tears of joy, and my dad as proud as can be.
Hello, Earth to Christine. Do you copy?
Yeah, that's the way it'll be. It'll be a day to remember.
Christine, listen to me carefully. You are not graduating.
Oh no! What happened? Am I being held back?
No, Christine, you aren't a senior. You still have credits to complete.
Okay, Aaron, because obviously when you go to a college that you're paying for, the college gets to decide how much work you have to do and how long you have to stay. Sure, buddy. Sure.
Wait, did you think that you just stop taking courses whenever you feel like it?
Duh.
No, you don't understand. They have certain requirements that you need to fulfill before they can let you graduate. Otherwise, you'll go into the world with zero knowledge.
Don't you be trying to pull my leg, Aaron. You're trying to embarrass me by making me skip my own graduation ceremony. Well, it ain't gonna work.
Okay, well, this clearly isn't going anywhere, so I guess I'll just see you at graduation.
Yeah, you will, because I'll be there, graduating.
Well, that's all the time we have today, folks, and for the rest of the season.
We hope you enjoyed our spring season, and don't forget to tune in next fall for more A-plus level Emerson-related comedy.
Common Agenda is the only place to see it.
Yep, there's no other options. So be sure to tune into this show specifically.
And for the last time, I'm Aaron Kenigsberg.
And I'm Christine Hashem.
Have a great summer, everyone.